I'm back. Forgot about Friday and Thursday being my college move-in dates and stuff and junk. As far as things that I give half a damn about have gone, the new Argent Coliseum is still just about as laughably easy as it was in the PTR, with most of the old rating guilds one or two shotting the bosses. Blizzard has artificially lengthened the time until you can get tier finish rate by requiring you to wait 5 weeks for all the bosses to actually show up, and then you can only get tier pieces by doing it on heroic mode. No, I'm not counting those little trophies you can get in regular tier pieces. Those are just an item you can sell for 50 gold while you wait for the real dungeon to open up. So we all knew it was going to be laughably easy as raids go, but I did not expect about 25 successful raids done on it by pugs. It's like a giant trashless Naxxramas. Other changes from this patch were most notably the mount, which have cut down the give monies for mounts blocks and the where I go for mount spams. Disappointingly, regular blue quality epic gems have been taken off the badge vendors, presumably because people like me with an alchemist alt will be buying them and transmuting them every day for profit, which now means that scarlet rubies are about as expensive as cardinal rubies. For those who do not read MMO Champion like scripture, about 2 years of having 40 people come in and beat the crap out of her, and about 3 years of people soloing her were merely a setback. Onyxia is being revamped for a tentative 3.2.2 patch. This includes upgrading the older tier 2 helms to have level 80 equivalents with the same skins, and other drops off of her getting a tune-up as well. She will also have a chance to drop herself as a flying mount similar to Anzu the Raven Lord, and upon logging upon the 5th anniversary of Value, you'll have a mini Onyxia mini pet, just like how last year we all got a baby blizzard bear. However, so far the pet just looks like a dark whelpling BOE mini pet, and as far as I'm concerned, the only way that a black whelpling that is supposed to signify Onyxia can have a normal whelpling skin is if it summons 15 or so more whelps to follow you. One more thing that I'm hoping for is the rewards for turning in Onyxia's head to get tuned to level 80 as well, so that we can once again say that Oni gives epic head. And for those of you who read the longer detail section, there will be a YouTube link to 50 DKP minus, because everyone who fights Onyxia should see that video. Best vent wipe ever. As excited as I was to see Onyxia making a comeback, the next few days yielded rather disappointing results. The other older bosses like Ragnaros from Molten Core are being brought back as well, and for the next expansion, Cataclysm, which from what I've seen will be a giant recycling of Azeroth, but that's a subject for another video. Like next week's when BlizzCon is over and all the information will be so easily accessible, it'll be like, insert cliché here. Without going into a long drawn-out explanation of the good old days of pulling bosses with hunter cats, those fights were more complex than the normal modes of pretty much everything in Wrath, and personally I'd rather they stayed in their vanilla, DK and Jude can solo the fucking place glory than get watered down and homogenized for level 80 content. The return of the older vanilla dungeon seems to be paving the way for all the Cataclysm rumors, which are proving true, about going back to the original Azeroth with no new content. Naturally, an idea like that makes me want something new. So therefore, with patience learned from 18-hour maintenance days, I wait for games like Scribblenauts, Brutal Legends, and Assassin's Creed 2. Although the lore behind Assassin's Creed 2 has started to irk my inner RPGer, and I can't say that I blame her. Ezio seems like the rich kid on the block who, while digging through his attic, found to connect the dots on how to kill people and is all buddy-buddy with important lore figures in Italian history like Leonardo da Vinci. I can just see the parties now, him and all the other NPCs at his mansion getting drunk and playing Jenga while Da Vinci tries to paint nudes. Just take your clothes off. Come on, baby. It's for art.